How do you write the perfect bio on Clubhouse? I'm going to give you 10 steps on how to make the perfect bio and start attracting customers and clients on the app. And why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Erik and I have more than 20 years experience with marketing and sales. I'm a leader on Clubhouse and I'm also a founder of a club on Clubhouse. So let's dive into the content. Number one is you need to have a great picture. You need to have a profile picture that looks professional. You don't need a photographer to take that picture, but you need a really good photo of yourself. You don't need your dog on the picture. You don't need your spouse on the picture. Just a picture of you that looks professional. And if you have a clear, maybe a colorful background, that is a really good idea too. So that's number one. Number two is the two first lines. You really need to use some time on the two first lines on your bio. And why is that? Well, when people press on your profile picture, the only thing they see is the two first lines. So you want people to press once more to go into your profile. So you need to use some time on the two first lines. And you can actually just start the sentence with, I help people with. And then you can see that people will recognize you right away and on what you can do for them. Or you can create some kind of curiosity. That's also really good. But you want people to really look at that and think, I want to press that profile picture. So that's number two. Number three is you do not want a wall of text. You want to have spaces in your text so people don't get tired of looking at all that text, and you want people to read it. So make it really easy to read and have spaces between in the text. That's also really, really important. Number four is use emojis. And I'm not talking about spreading emojis all over your text. No, I'm talking about enhancing what you tell people in your text. So if you tell people that you are a book writer, an author, well, maybe you want an emoji of a book before the sentence. So you really can enhance what you tell people in the text. So use emojis, but think about where you put them. Number six is you gotta put in your links. When you scroll down to the bottom of your bio, there is a link section where you can put in your Instagram link and your Twitter account. So do that, because what I have experienced is that every time people check me out on Clubhouse, they go to my Instagram and they give me a follow there too. So you can actually get followers on Clubhouse and on Instagram at the same time, and that is really a cool thing. And be sure that you have the same profile picture on your Instagram as you have on your Clubhouse. And that goes for all your social media platforms. You need to use the same pictures so people recognize you. Number six is you gotta put in your links. When you scroll down to the bottom of your bio, there is a link section where you can put in your Instagram link and your Twitter account. So do that, because what I have experienced is that every time people check me out on Clubhouse, they go to my Instagram and they give me a follow there too. So you can actually get followers on Clubhouse and on Instagram at the same time, and that is really a cool thing. And be sure that you have the same profile picture on your Instagram as you have on your Clubhouse. And that goes for all your social media platforms. You need to use the same pictures so people recognize you. Number seven is testimonials. If you have testimonials, it's a really good idea to put them in your bio, so you tell people that you can actually do what you tell them you can do. So you will gain more credibility if you have testimonials. So remember to put in testimonials. Step number 8 is you gotta have a call to action, but have a clear call to action. Don't fill out your bio with 10 different call to actions. That will just confuse people, and you don't want people to get confused. So have one call to action. And it could be a link to your newsletter, it could be a link to a Facebook group, it could be a link to your product or something else. You decide, but have a clear call to action. Number 9 is change and improve. You can always test, you can always redo your bio and think about what can I do to make it better. And you can of course have alternate profiles. So put them in your notes on your phone, so you can switch if you go into a book club room from a marketing room or so on. You can just change them out if you want to. I always have the same because, well, that's who I am. But you can decide to change them all after what room you go into. Number 10 is, well, it's kind of simple, but you need to take the shortcut. When you have filled out your bio and you are a totally beginner on that platform, well, you need some help. And I can actually give you some help, because down here you can find the link to my book. It's a beginner's guide on how to act on Facebook and how to start attracting customers and clients. I have customers and clients coming in from Clubhouse every week, and it's working really, really fast compared to Instagram and TikTok and other platforms. So grab the book down here, and if you had some value, please give me a follow. I hope to see you on Clubhouse. Have a great day.